Where do I look? Hello, welcome. Welcome. I'd like to welcome you tonight to an amazing fashion show, the Ohio Central East Jurisdictional Fashion Show. It is for the Young Women's Christian Council. My name is Danielle Revish. I'm an evangelist. I am the president of the Ohio Central East Jurisdiction YWCC, which is the Young Women's Christian Council. I am coming to you today because I wanted to really talk about fashion, because fashion has been a part of my life for the past 45 years or more, and it has been my expertise. I have worked as a fashion professional on many different levels. I have worked as a professional model, a fashion show coordinator, a stylist for many department stores throughout Central Ohio. And I have found myself mentoring women, mentoring young ladies most of my life, models and various women from different walks of life. And now that I am the president of the Young Women's Christian Council, I really wanted to share some tidbits with you about fashion and how to make yourself look more fabulous. So we have a fashion show that I have prepared, and I'd like to start and begin the show. And Ariana is showing, now this is a great dress, and it is brought back as a look from the 50s. And I don't know, ladies, if you remember in the 50s, these dresses with the cinched waist and the full skirt and the full sleeve. And it's back. Everything in fashion comes back in style. Don't we love that? We can just reach back in our closet. Thank you, girls. And the girls just look so appropriate for Sunday morning. And that's our whole goal. Well, speaking of Sunday morning, I know you're going to love these high fashion looks. Yes, they are high fashion, but yes, they are appropriate. These models look like they just stepped out of Vogue magazine. And they are, again, this is the Royal Collection. And Kai is showing us this gorgeous silhouette dress with trimmed in stones and rhinestones. And then, of course, her hat completes the ensemble. And Khadijah is in the two-piece animal print. Now, these are very sophisticated, and it doesn't hurt to have their body type to wear these outfits. But they also come in various sizes. But don't they look lovely? And then, of course, the millinery is from the Royal Collection also. Ready? Church ready, convention ready, I would say. Thank you. Another lovely dress. Now, one thing I like about this silhouette, it hides all flaws. Sometimes we have challenges, especially from the pandemic weight. How many has gained pandemic weight? And you are trying to hide a few extra pounds. This skirt with this dress with the flared skirt is perfect for that. And the fashion conversation with this is that the black and white polka dot is back in style. This is the year for polka dots. So you're going to see a lot of it. Why don't you come back up so we can take another look at you? And then, of course, black and white is always right. It's a classic look, and it is perfect for spring and summer. And you look lovely. Thank you. Well, I know that you're going to love this next ensemble. I do. But the only thing about it is a fashion don't for church etiquette. Why is it a fashion don't? I think that you can really see by looking at her that she doesn't have the proper undergarment on for this top. She is only wearing a bra, and she needs to have on a full tank top or bodysuit to be dressed appropriately to enter the sanctuary. Now, why do you say that? Well, a lot of looks, especially this particular look, is more erotic, and it is more eye-catching. And when you come to church, whose eye are you trying to catch? The men in the church? So you want to make sure that you are fully attired with an outfit like this with the proper undergarments. So we love the look. Of course, the pleated palazzo pant, and it's a skirt look, and the top is perfect, and the rhinestone, the gems at the neck come on this blouse. So it's really beautiful. Thank you. I know that you are familiar with denim, and denim is a fashion. It makes a powerful fashion statement this year because it's dressed up. We're so used to jeans, denim jacket, but the girls are showing us denim in high fashion. The two-piece with the peplum that Beverlyn is wearing with the flounce and the rhinestones is just exquisite. And then, of course, Julia is showing us the longer skirt. This is a two-piece look, and the skirt is asymmetrical, and so is the top. But let's take another look at Beverlyn. What I love about this look and what makes it so body-friendly is the peplum hides also, it hides maybe some things that we don't want to show, and it gives us a slimmer silhouette. If you're looking for a slimmer silhouette, then you really need to discover peplum, because the peplum look is really very beautiful on any body type. Thank you, girls. Don't they look beautiful? I do have a few people in the audience, and you can applaud. Thank you. Thank you. I know the girls love it. Now, the owner of the Royal Collection really, really wanted to show this outfit. And it is another high fashion look. And it is a magazine. All of the prints on the outfit are magazine covers. But it's just really comfortable. Sometimes we just want to be comfortable when we're going to that event that we want to go and be relaxed, and we don't always want to dress up. And so we're loving this outfit because it is, again, a tank top that falls softly across the hip line, so you're not showing a tighter pant look. And then the tunic is really beautiful, and Kristen wears it so well. Thank you. This outfit that you're going to see is something that I really wanted for myself, because it is truly a designer look. And it is, and it has been in the pages of Bazaar, and I love it. It is actually perfume bottles embossed on that two-piece black with the hot pink and colorations that really pull together that wonderful look on Shay. And then the don't. This is a don't for church. Why is this a don't? Does anybody know? Well, first of all, isn't this a cute outfit? It is so cute. But it's not appropriate for church, especially, can you imagine being a missionary and coming to church and wearing this outfit, and you have the shoulders are down, and God is leading you to pray for someone, and so you are praying, and the top comes up, and the belly is showing, the midriff, but you're super fly. You're really, we like to be, even as missionaries, we like to be fabulous, but this is too fabulous. But let's make it more appropriate. So we're going to pull that skirt up and pull the top down, and we're going to pull the sleeves up. I think they will go up all the way. They won't go up all the way. Okay, they did on the other model. So they go up all the way. Everything needs to be covered, and then you have a fabulous look, especially for a luncheon. Thank you, girls. And I think that we could probably use some Spanx here too on that outfit. Now, the next one, I know that some of the ladies that are watching this show are going to think, that's my look. That's perfect. This is so hot. It's hot. Sizzling hot. Yes, it's sizzling hot, but it is not hot for church. It is not appropriate for church. And first of all, it is exposing a little bit too much in the rear, as far as she needs to have the neck size up. Sometimes we feel like, just because the waist is a little bit bigger or too big, that the neck size is too big for me. It is not too big if it's fitting the hips properly. That's the way, and the thigh. You don't want that pull, turn around to the front. You don't want the pull in the back over the buttocks and turn around to the front. You don't want that pull in the crotch whenever you are wearing something like this. It should always be something that drapes the body, because when clothing drapes the body, that is really the best look, and it really makes for a beautiful silhouette. Now the blouse is wonderful. We love the blouse, but I think we might want to change to a skirt for the bottoms. Thank you. Well, every lady needs a basic suit that can be dressed up or down. So what we did is we left the accessories off but we wanted to talk to you and let you know that there are so many different ways to accessorize this particular look with pearls, with rhinestones. But we love the suit. It's a two-piece suit with a flared skirt. Now, the jacket it falls perfectly around the hip, and it really looks good on every body type. And doesn't she look lovely? This is a lovely look. And the lime is another look, a fashion look that you're going to see a lot of this season. Thank you. Well, I have to tell you, and Taylor didn't know this when I put this on her, but I have this outfit. I love it. It's the bold yellow, the fashion color. If you are a person that likes neutrals, try something a little bit brighter. Venture out into the fashion colors, the jewel tones, the bold statements. And I can't take my eyes off of Taylor's stockings. I don't know if you can see those hose, but I have to ask her where she got those from. They are also a fashion look. But this again is the shorter jacket, and she does have on her Spanx, and so that smooths out her look. And the camisole underneath is important because we don't want that cleavage showing. You know, sometimes if you don't put a top on underneath, you show too much cleavage. So she looks fashion and church ready. Thank you, Taylor. Again, all of these fashions are from the Royal Collection in Columbus, Ohio. I love this look on Beverlyn, and first of all, this is just a lovely, lovely fashion statement with the blouson hem on the bottom of that skirt, and it's also falling from her waistline, trimmed in the rhinestone pearl, and then all she needed was pearl accessories. This is gorgeous, and this is a suit that you can wear with or without a hat. Don't be afraid to add hats and hat accessories. But doesn't she look beautiful? It is called a fitted suit, and it is fitting in all the right places. Thank you. Now, I love this sheath dress. It is a perfect, every woman needs to have an evening dress like this in their wardrobe. It can be worn day or evening. It is a look that can be worn to church. This royal blue, the cobalt blue, is embossed with rhinestones and pearls. And it is just perfect. Now, Akila is a size 4, and this, she said, fit her a little bit big, but I think it's draping the body in all the right places. Doesn't that look beautiful? And again, this is something that goes day to night. Don't be afraid to wear rhinestones and embellishment during the day. It's a perfect look. Thank you. Well, Amy and Julia are showing us more jewel tones. And Kelly Green, come on out, Julia. Kelly Green is beautiful on both of these girls. Aren't they dazzling in these colors? Amy in the slim dress with the balloon sleeves and the added pearls that complete the look. And you'll find pearls in a variety of colors for the season. But I am loving the blouse. Why don't you come back down, Julia, so we can take a look at you. This is a pulled together classic look with the blouse. This is a sheer blouse, but she has on the proper undergarment under it, and so you can't see through it. And then the ruffles really accent, and the skirt is flounced, and it's just lovely. And that's a 2-piece, and these are again found at the Royal Collection. I love these next 2 ladies and the looks that they're wearing, because Amanda is showing us what we call the little black dress. Every lady should have a black dress in her wardrobe. And if you are a part of Ohio Central East Ecclesiastical Jurisdiction, you have a lot of black. And so we are showing you this 2-piece on her. I'm going to have you walk back to the middle, Shay, and have Amanda stay center stage because I want to talk about her outfit. That little crinkle jacket is the same jacket that Shay is wearing. Shay in the fashion color, Amanda in the dramatic black, and I'm going to have her take her jacket off so that you can see the little black dress underneath. It's sleeveless. So depending on where you are, especially this summer, when you go out after church and you're going to lunch or dinner, you take the jacket off and you have a great look with this dress. And again, this is a little black dress that goes day or night. Thank you. Isn't that beautiful? And while she's putting her jacket back on, we want to take a look at Shay. Doesn't she look cute? I feel like I need to have a question and answer on the screen. Is this church friendly? The ladies in the audience are like, oh, well, first of all, it's a little bit too provocative for church, don't you think? Leggings are, oh my gosh, if there ever was a trend, this is the trend of the century, because leggings came out and women went crazy. You're wearing your leggings everywhere and with everything. Now I'm going to have her take her jacket off. And this legging is really cute, by the way. I'm going to have her take her, can you take that jacket off? What do you have underneath? Yeah, you can take it off. I'm going to have her take her jacket off because I see looks like this coming to church sometimes without the jacket, and or maybe like a little sleeve but the low cleavage. And then turn around, honey. I'm just going to talk about you for a minute. No, just turn around and stay with your back to the audience. Okay. Now, she has that little tummy because she's 3 months pregnant. No, to be 3 months pregnant and look like that. All right, so the way that her pant is fitting, the legging is fitting, is perfect. But sometimes, ladies, you cannot wear leggings like this to church or anywhere, really, and have a top that comes like this, and you're seeing cellulite, ripples, lumps, bumps. You want to make sure that you have a longer top on because it gives you a more beautiful figure and a more beautiful silhouette. When you leave your house, make sure you turn around and look at the back. We look fabulous in the front, but sometimes we need to turn around and take a look at how we look in the back. And that's why I really wanted to talk about this legged look. It looks really cute on her and perfect on her, but again, it's not church appropriate. Thank you. I have 2 more models before I do a little illustration. I'm going to stop right here, and I want to come center, and I want to talk to you and show you what I was talking about the undergarments. This is a full one-piece Spanx, and it covers of course, the bra. It covers the midriff. It smooths it out, and it brings your waist in. It makes your waist look smaller. And then the long line Spanx and what we used to call girdle. This is what you wear under most of those outfits. Now, the only thing about it, make sure this one has the legs that are unfinished at the end. There's no ribbing. There's no rubber. It's smooth on the leg so that you don't see that line underneath. I have one on that has the ribbing underneath. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you shouldn't be able to see that. So that's why I wanted to, I don't know if you can see it on me or not, but you shouldn't be able to see that. So it also comes nude for your lighter clothes and black. But if you want to wear separates, A lot of times this is what I'll do. Now I have a little pandemic weight in my hips. I don't mind saying so. So I kind of try and wear a fuller skirt until I finish losing that weight. But if I do wear a fuller skirt, I still want to smooth out my top. So this is Spanx on top. And it is perfect. It's like a little tank top. And this is by Jockey. You can get all of these pieces that I'm holding up at Target. And this can be worn with the longer leg Spanx. Again, we used to call this a girdle. It's no longer called a girdle, but it sure does hold you in. Can everyone see? You can see what I'm holding up? Now, again, this smooths out the midriff and it takes away that stomach that most ladies have, especially when you get to be a certain age, but especially after you've had a baby. And so it's like super tight, but I love it because it feels so comfortable. And again, this is the long line Spanx, and it comes up, in case you don't want to wear the full one, it comes up above the midriff, above the stomach, and then you can put that tank top underneath. As long as it doesn't show under your clothing. Now this is a shorter one that fits across the stomach to pull all that in, cinch it in, give you a waistline. But you have to be careful with the short one because it will show sometimes a line. And last but not least, this is a dinosaur for some ladies. It's a slip. A slip, ladies. I can just hear some of you millennials and some young women, I don't wear slips. I don't need a slip. Well, let me tell you what a slip does. It smooths everything out so that your clothes hang properly, so that they fit properly. It just gives you a smoother look. And so that is why it's important to invest in a slip. And then sometimes you can see through some of your clothes. And you need to have on a slip so that you can't see through. Thank you. At this time, I have 2 more models before I introduce a very special young lady. So I'm going to ask I'm going to ask Kristen and Shay to come out, and Amanda. Okay, this is a do and don't. Now, I will tell you, I asked Kristen to bring a don't, and this is her don't. She picked it out, so I love it. I love it. She's so beautiful in red. The only thing that's missing is the Spanx underneath. Come on down, girls, so that we can see you. And then also, it wouldn't hurt to go up another size on this particular outfit, and don't you love her facial expression? And it would be a little shorter. Now, can you picture, again, a missionary evangelist leading a prayer line? I have seen this, ladies. And you are laying hands. First of all, you have on a sleeveless dress. Oh my gosh. So everybody can see. And then you have the low cut cleavage so that when you bend over, all of your possibilities are falling in someone's face. And then you are wearing something that's too short, so if you bend over, your thighs are showing. So definitely a don't. But look at my girl Amanda. She's showing us how to do the yes. Okay, again, the peplum. The peplum hides a multitude of faults. She still has on the little slim dress. It's a fitted look. The pearls accentuate this outfit. And doesn't she look beautiful in this ensemble? They both are beautiful, but one a little bit more comfortable. Thank you, ladies. At this time, I would like to introduce a very beautiful young lady who I became familiar with when we were working with Unity House. Unity House was our home for homeless women for 3 years, and we housed young women that had no place to go, them and their children, and we partnered with Center for Healthy Families. And Center for Healthy Families brought counselors in so that they could counsel the women and help them as well. And this young lady was working there. Her name is Leora Williams. What I love about her is she is also a fashion stylist from California. But I'm going to read her bio. Leora Williams is a licensed marriage and family therapist. She is a co-founder of Lillian's Rest, a nonprofit agency that teaches transitional age youth life and parenting skills. Leora has been a personal stylist for 7 years, fusing her passion for fashion and therapy to help women find their voice and gain self-esteem to confidently walk in their purpose. She has also worked in e-commerce, commercials, TV, and award-winning films. Please help me welcome Leora Williams. And she is also fabulous. Can I say that? And she is going to join us at the mic, and she would like to share some tidbits with you, some fashion tidbits, and maybe also some do's and don'ts.
I work in corporate America. I've been on thousands and thousands of interview panels for potential employees. And every single time afterwards, people are always talking about what they wore. What did the person wear? They had a great interview, but their outfit was terrible. So I've learned from that fashion also sends out messages. What message are you sending with what you're wearing? Our outfits tell a story. And so today we're learning what stories do we want to tell at church? What rules do we have for church wear? I have this friend, she always says, oh, but it's so cute. We go to church and it's like, girl, you can't wear that, but it's so cute. And when you wear something that is not for the occasion or the season, or it's just inappropriate, all people see in that outfit is how inappropriate you look. They can't tell that it's cute or it's not cute. They just see that you're not dressed appropriately. So this is so valuable, not just for church, but all aspects of our life.
Thank you, Leora. You know, I loved what you said about what your grandmother taught you. And I know that you were telling me that she taught you some things that you shouldn't wear and how important it is to have the right undergarments on. Can you say a little bit about that?
Yes. So old school girdles, not Spanx. We've upgraded to Spanx, but the ones with the boning and all of that. And you know what? There's something to boning. When I got married, the boning had me snatched. So but she always said, you know, you want to make sure with your foundational pieces, your undergarments, that it's not distracting from the outfit. And that's oftentimes what happens. If your split is too high, if the dress is not proportional or it's too short, it's distracting from the rest of the outfit. Or it's not fitting properly because you don't have on the proper undergarments to go with that particular outfit.
Tell us why you love the outfit that you're wearing and where did it come from?
This came from the World Collection. I love the store. I have to tell you, I went in there and everything is just so well made. This is so light, it feels airy, I'm not stuffed into it, it's flowy. I just feel beautiful and sexy without showing really anything.
Yes.
So
I love that. I love that because so often I say, you know, I don't like to show cleavage. I love to wear longer skirts or skirts to the knee, but I'm still sexy. I still am sexy to my husband, and that's all that matters. I want to also say about Leora is her hairstyle is so hot. It's so sharp. It's so everything. And when I met you, I had never seen that because it's always pulled back in a bun. But what I like about it is it goes with the ensemble. Look, sometimes we want our hair to be full, sometimes sleek for like really more sophisticated and tailored looks, and we'll pull our knot back. But this is really appropriate for what she is wearing. It's just a really pulled together image. So we're going to start the show back up, and Leora is going to talk about some of the looks that you'll be seeing.
So we have Kai and Kadeja and Ariana. They're both wearing what I like to say is summer/spring ready outfits. Fuchsia is really in this season. Kadeja here, she has the matching earrings with the peplin sleeves. Really well, it's fitted well. It's not clinging to her too tightly where you're focusing on the outfit and the structure of it. We have a knitted, color blocked fuchsia dress. This is perfect for the spring. It's perfect. It's giving you the summer colors, the spring colors, but in Ohio, it's not quite time for summer wear. This is perfect. And then we have a long floral maxi dress worn by Kai.
And I love this dress on Kai, Leora, because it's really showing the bold prints that you're seeing a lot of this season. And she's wearing this so well. It's a longer dress, and these long dresses can be worn to church. So I just think that it's so fashion friendly and appropriate.
It's flowy yet structured. I love that about that.
Yes, yes. The girls look great. Thank you, ladies. Amy is showing us a new designer at the Royal Collection, and I'll let you talk about the bold prints that these girls are wearing.
They both have a light, flowy, multicolored look, perfect for summer, perfect for church. So oftentimes we want to wear things in the summertime that's tight and short, but really sometimes that makes you feel hot and more miserable. This is perfect for a great church service with light colors, light materials, still very beautiful, still making a statement, the right statement.
And what I want to say about Amy is, Amy, would you turn around? Would you walk to the center and turn around and show the back of your outfit? It's a don't. Her skirt is a don't. The slit is entirely too high for church because when she walks down the aisle, all eyes are on her. But what I did, I have this outfit, and what I did is I had it stitched. So when you see these high splits and things, don't say, oh, I can't buy that. The split is too high. Just have it stitched to where you want it to end, and that makes it more appropriate. But that's the only detail about this look that we wouldn't necessarily want to see in church, but otherwise it's a beautiful ensemble.
Where would you stitch it to?
So I would stitch it to right behind the knee, right behind the knee, because we wear our skirts to the knee. So right behind the knee or lower, probably lower, depending on your height. Thank you, girls. And the other thing with Amy's outfit that I did with mine, Amy, can you take off that sash at the waist? This is a perfect scarf you can wrap your head with to really pull that, to really add to the outfit. You can wrap your head. Isn't that cute? You can wrap your head with that. Thank you, ladies. Well, we have another don't coming out, and I think you're going to know the reason why. Oh my gosh. Can you concentrate on the scripture reading? Can you concentrate on praise and worship? No, you can't, because my girl came in with a form-fitted, and I told her not to wear the Spanx because this is a look that is common in church nowadays, but it is not appropriate. And what I tell the young ladies, when you have skirts that are a little bit tighter, make sure you have a jacket or a top that comes down long enough. And this jacket could be a little bit, it could be longer, but I think you get the idea, so that it is hiding the form fit, because you don't want to wear something that is too form fitted. It's just not a good look. It's too sexy, it's too erotic, it's too provocative, and it takes men's minds off of the scripture, off of the sermon, off of everything. Thank you.
Some tips for wearing white bottoms, whether it's pants or skirt. White, you can always go a couple of sizes bigger. Also, wearing black or nude Spanx is also very helpful when wearing white.
Ladies, we always have to wear white. White and black are colors that we must have in our wardrobe. And the girls are showing us these beautiful white and then the white and black ensemble. And now again, I didn't ask Shay to put on Spanx because I don't want to crush her little bump. But this is a beautiful dress, and of course with the proper undergarment, it is even more lovely. And remember, when you are putting on your clothes, look at a mirror, a three-way mirror. If you don't have a three-way mirror, take a big hand mirror and hold it up and look at the back of your outfit. Beverly, can I have you turn around so that we see? Because this is how it should look in the back. It's a smoother look. And she's showing us, this is the newest two-piece suit look that is at the Royal Collection, with the satin lapels and the longer skirt. Now, a lot of the skirts come in like this, but you can have them cut off. You do not have to keep them at this length. But some ladies like to wear the longer skirts. So again, when you see something that has a slit that's too high or a skirt that's too long, take it to your tailor and get it tailored to suit your needs. But Akila's going to come back and Leora is going to talk about her.
So Akila has on a very high fashion dress. It's long with the exaggerated sleeves and the perfect petite hat to go with the outfit. It's not taking away from it, it's adding to it. Gorgeous. This is perfect for an after 5 outfit or a banquet, something like that.
The Fascinator came into a bold fashion trend maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, and it has taken over. This is a high fashion look for Fascinators. It can be worn to church, but when I wear something like this, I want to make sure that I'm not sitting in front of someone that they can't see. So that's the other thing with hats. You want to make sure that the people behind you can see. But I love this look. It's so dramatic. And again, this is a day or evening look. Thank you, ladies.
And And I love that she kept her accessories to a minimum. She let the
Yes.
outfit speak for itself.
Yes. When you have that fanned out, exaggerated sleeve, you don't need to have on a dramatic jeweled necklace. It fights. It's fighting with the sleeve, and it's just too much. This is appropriate. Thank you. Well, they say black is always right, Leora.
The satin is in full effect today. So this particular shirt, the bow, the peplum, it attaches. You have the option to wear it or to take it off.
And it really comes a little higher on the shoulder. And Kristen is showing us a classic look for black. I love it because it's two-piece. I love it because it has the crinkled peplum. It's satin and it's falling over this slim skirt that's a little bit longer. And then she has on the perfect accessories. It's a very modern look, but it's very ladylike and tailored, and I love it. Do you like the drama in Cardasia's outfit?
I love the drama in Cardasia's outfit. I love the ruffles, the two-tone ruffled look. And I love how she paired it with the skirt it's long and dramatic in itself, but it's not competing with the satin ruffled shirt.
Yes, it's fabulous. That's definitely evening. Thank you, ladies. I totally took Taylor out of her comfort zone with this outfit. I don't think any of you have ever seen her dressed this high fashion, but I am loving this look. It has the accentuated capelet that's attached. It's an evening look. This is not, I wouldn't call this look a church look. It's an evening look, but some of us might wear it to church. And then it also has the little fascinator. And then Kai is wearing a different version of the dress that Akila showed us earlier in the Royal, and this is the black, the classic, dramatic, sophisticated black, and it's paired here with the fascinator. Don't they look beautiful? And they are perfect for day to night. Just lovely. And look at how those fascinators complete the look.
Yes. Beautiful.
Another, I'm going to have you go back, Amy. Another two-piece black, because she could have come out with the other girls. And this is the little dinner suit. We used to call this a dinner suit. Yes, it was the dinner suit, and you saw it a lot in the days of Jackie O. And that's too, you don't know about those days.
I love Jackie O. Any fashion stylist worth their salt knows about Jackie O.
But some of us remember the dinner suit, don't we, Jessie? We remember that the dinner suit was considered a suit for evening. Although today we dress up for daytime and we look fabulous day or evening now. But Amanda, why don't you come center stage and show us how beautiful your fascinator and hat pin and jewelry really pulled together this look. Now, I have a little secret to tell you. This is not a suit. These are separates, and I put them together to make them look like a suit.
Wow.
And you can do that also when you are shopping. Get creative.
We call that
I do
piecing.
that a lot.
We call that piecing in my family.
Piecing, that's it, piecing. So I have taken an expensive skirt and gone to TJ Maxx and gotten a top and come to church and people were like, oh, I love your outfit. And I'm like, I pieced this together, I pulled this together. But this is just so appropriate. And then the shoe, picking up the shimmering look. It's just a bling from head to toe, and we love it. Thank you.
So with the dinner look, the dinner suit, does that mean that in those days, dinners were dressed a lot more formal than today? Like if you went to a 5-star restaurant, you'd be.
You know, that was
Dressed
back
to
in
the
the day
nines.
when women did not go out the house unless they had on hat and gloves. So that's a whole different period. That was during the day when fashion had a standard. And the standard was that you wore an appropriate outfit to the different occasions. So there was a daytime look, an afternoon look, and an evening look. There was a look for going to a casual event where you had on a casual bottom and top, and maybe a tennis sweater, a sweater tied around your shoulders, and maybe sunglasses and a little hat. And that was considered casual. And then going to lunch, you had another look. And then like what Amy is wearing, and I wanted to show this because this is a jumpsuit, but it is appropriate for not necessarily church, but where would you wear it?
That would be nice going to a somewhat a baby shower, outing, a date night. It's definitely a daytime.
I love what you said about date night. I will wear this for date night because I want to look good for my husband. I don't want him to think back to when we got married 47 years ago and he thought I was so fly and look at me and shake his head and like, oh, 47 years. But I want to stay fly, okay? So this is something that I would wear and come out and just make sure that I am dazzling and flowing and looking wonderful.
I love the flared pleated pants. I mean,
Yes.
Is this a dress or are these pants?
This is a jumpsuit. And it is, we have the belt on it because Amy's a little shorter, and so that's why the crotch is hugging a little bit, and it really needs a longer torso. And these are things that you have to understand. You have to look at when you're buying your clothes. Is this right for my frame? I'm petite. What is petite? Petite is 4'7" to 5'3", no 5'4". It is not how much you weigh. And a lot of times I'll say to a lady, I'll say, you're petite. And she'll say, I'm not petite, I'm heavy. No, if you are 4'7" to 5, if you are 4'11" to 5'4", you are petite. 5'5" on up is really considered the average height. And then anything over 5'8" is considered taller. So make sure that when you are buying your clothes, you are buying them for your frame, your silhouette. It's bad to look at someone, and before our last outfit comes out, it's bad to look at someone and say, oh, I'm gonna go get that outfit. And then you go get that outfit, and what happens, Leora?
You look a hot mess in it.
You're like, why doesn't this look as good on me as it did on so-and-so? So it doesn't, because that was her look. You have to establish your own look. Do you? Make sure that what you wear looks good on your frame.
That's a good point about shopping for your frame as opposed to shopping for what's in right now. What's the fashion trend? Oftentimes we want to go with what's the fashion trend is, and sometimes we have to be like, you know what? My body isn't really meant for the fashion trend right now. So there's always the classics. What are some of the classics?
Oh gosh, the classic is anything, if it's a dress or a skirt that comes to the knee. That's a classic look. Anything above the knee is not classic, it's a trend. And classics are suits that are fitted and that don't have a big shoulder, but have a tapered shoulder. It's classic. Anything that never goes out of style. It's timeless. You can pull it out of your wardrobe as long as you're the same size and wear it if you bought it 20 years ago. And it was considered a classic suit, a classic dress, pantsuit, or whatever.
And I think those are the things as women, if you're looking to upgrade your wardrobe or to maybe buy more expensive things, you always want to save those items for the more classic looks, the things that's going to last 30, 40 years. I still have some of my grandmother's outfits that I wear today. So
you have your grandmother's outfits. I love it.
That's what I inherited, was her
gosh.
outfits and her jewelry.
Okay, that's. I am hoping that my granddaughters will keep so many of my clothing and jewelry because it's an investment.
If not, call me. Call me.
We have one more look that we love. It is bringing up the rear. It's a high fashion look only at the Royal Collection in Columbus, Ohio. And this is the little black dress made contemporary and modern for 2021. Yes, the sleeve comes down, but it also goes, the shoulder comes down, but it also goes up. It has the asymmetrical ruffle at the hem. And then check out that hat. Talk about drama. This is drop dead gorgeous. And we love this look. Only a high fashion look that can be seen in the magazines or at the Royal Collection. And I know that you want to go shopping. I'm going to ask all of our models to come back out so that you can take one final look at the beautiful spring fashions that you will see this season. And Akila, if you will exit and you can bring up the rear. And we're going to have the models come out so that you can take one final look. We have our model Kai, and all of these girls are a member of the Young Women's Christian Council here in Columbus, Ohio, Cardacia at New Jerusalem Church of God in Christ, Ariana at Unity Temple, Amy, and Amy is here at Unity Temple. She is our sound person, our sound lady. I love it because we have ladies that work in our sound booth and run the camera. And this is Hellman, and Hellman is from New Jerusalem Church of God in Christ. Can we give these ladies a hand? And Beverlyn, a mother of twins. She doesn't look like a mother of twin boys that are 4 years old, does she? And then we have Shay. Shay is a mime dancer at Unity Temple. And isn't she lovely? And again, she does not look like she's expecting. She said I could announce this because everyone knows. And just in case you're wondering, she doesn't usually have a little bump in the front. So we love it. Thank you, Shay. And then Kristen. Kristen is a minister here, and she is our author. I love it because she is an award-winning author, and Kristen Harper is her name. So you have to check out her website because she has a brand new business. And then Julia from Mount Zion Church of God in Christ. And Julia is one of my models. I claimed her years ago, and she models in my shows. And it's because she's so tall and lovely. Amanda, our district missionary in Unity District. Isn't she beautiful? And can she preach? She doesn't look like it right now, but give her a mic and she'll go. Thank you, Amanda. Our songbird, Taylor. Taylor, one of the younger ladies at our church, and she spent a lot of time over the youth department. Taylor. And then, last but not least, Akila. Did all the models come out? Okay. And Akila is our resident model. Can you tell? She has been with me since she was 14, and she has modeled in all of my shows. But she is a member of Unity Temple. She sings with Unity Praise, and she is just fabulous. Let's give our models a hand. Thank you, Leora, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I think that those of you that have watched for the past hour, hopefully you have learned and gotten some tidbits and nuggets that you will keep and share with others. And this is our first fashion show for the YWCC. Stay tuned. There's more to come. Thanks again.